Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm a student here at New Mexico Tech. I'm going to be your tour for today. Right now we're standing in front of the Fidel Center, which is where you have your student services in the cafeteria. And we're going to go ahead and go right in. This is the entrance to Fidel. Right above we have some flags that represent places where the international students are from. We have this cafeteria down over there, and we also have our coffee shop, which is the Fire and Ice Coffee. You can come down here and get some coffee. Cafeteria. So right here we have our game room, which is next to the stairs to go up to the second and third floor of Fidel. Right inside they have a couple of board games, pool tables, they have a game console, and it's free for all students. You can check that out. Right over here we have the bookstore where you can come get some bookstore and some lunch. Any items that you might need for class. We have our post office here that you can come and get a box for yourself where you get all your mail and packages that you can pick up from here. You can register for that. So we're going to go to the second floor of Fidel.
We should like stand by the glass or
Walk out of the elevator, you're going to encounter the registrar's office. This is where you can do a lot of the paperwork, such as what classes you're going to be registered in. You can withdraw from your classes. You can get advisor changes. A lot of that stuff is going to be due right here. Right over here we have the Center for Graduate Students, which is where they provide help to any of the graduate students. Right across the hall we have the Residential Life, and that's where you can come and register for housing, get your housing key. And right over here we have the Office for Career Services, Student Affairs, and International Students. We have the admissions office, which is where you can come in and get a lot of your admissions questions under here. To my right, we have the cashier's office. If you're a student worker, you can come here and cash in your checks. We have the financial aid office next to the cashier, where you can come and get answers to any of your financial aid questions. That covers some of the student services offered on the second floor. So past the exit that is right next to the post office, we have the Lopez Chemistry Building right in front of us, which is where you're going to have a lot of your chemistry classes and your chemistry labs. You can also get tutored for any of your chemistry classes that you might need. Right next to the Lopez Building, we have the Workman Center. The Workman Center is for the physics, electrical engineering department. You're going to have a lot of your physics classes in there, physics labs as well. Right in front of the Workman Center, we also have the Office of Counseling and Disability Centers located just in there. located right in front of the Fidel Center. We have the Martin Spear building. Right in there is more of the administrative work on the first floor, but you can also have some classes like English classes, and there's also some computer labs. We also have a statue right here that represents the past, the present, and the future. To my left, the building over there is called Gold. That's more for, that's an ITC building. You don't necessarily need to go in there. It's more for any issues that the teachers might have during lectures.
They
The
keep the
audio's not
computers running,
working.
right?
Right over here we have the Jones Annex. This is for the Civil Engineering Department, where a lot of the civil classes are held.
And then do you think you'll be able to be heard over this the sound of the water?
Like, we have a waterfall.
All right, where's the waterfall? Let's get it. Let's see if you guys can see it anymore.
No. And passing Spear, right behind it, we have the MSEC building, which stands for the Mineral Science and Engineering Complex. This is a 3-floored complex. This building is for the Geology and Mineral Engineering department. Even though this is a mineral engineering department, you're not only gonna have mineral engineering classes here. Sometimes you could have a couple math classes. The classrooms are pretty spacious, so they have it for more of the bigger sized classrooms.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of parking here. It's pretty easy to find parking in the morning. I'd say these are the ones that fill up the most since they're in between all of the departments right here. The farthest building is the Mineral Museum. They have a nice museum where you can go look at some cool rocks, and it's free for students, of course. We have Kramer Hall right in front of us, which is the Psychology and Computer Science department.
I think Weir's math and mechanical engineering, right?
Yeah. Next to Kramer Hall, we have Weir Hall, which is for mechanical and the mathematics department. Inside of Weir Hall, we also have the math help room, study lounge as it's called as well. You can get a lot of tutoring on any math specialized courses. We have the OSL, which is located in the library, but you can also get some help for math specific courses here at Weir Hall. I think I spent like an entire afternoon here once.
Really?
Yeah.
What class?
It was like calc. So I remember I was here the entire afternoon just like studying. Right next to Weir Hall, we have the library. We have 3 floors to the library. The first is more of like the computer section. The second is pretty nice. You have some coffee vending machines, some nice study rooms. And on the 3rd floor, you have, it's called the Quiet Lounge. That's where you can go and study. I like to go in there, and it's nice and quiet, so you can study. What else would I say? You can also rent out some spaces on the top floor, and there's a couple of rooms in there where you can reserve to study with your friends. So passing Kramer Hall, we are approaching Wells Hall, which is more for administrative offices, like payroll. In front of Wells, we also have the Brown Hall, which is also more of an administration building. That's the location of the president's office. Next to Wells Hall, we're approaching the gym. Gym is also 3 floors. And then I'll talk more about it.
There's a new
A new floor, right?
Yeah, the basement's like a new renovated weight room or something like that, right?
They just did a renovation on the 3rd floor. The weight room has been renovated, and they moved a couple things around. They also added, they expanded the rock climbing facility. Approaching the gym.
This is not the front door. Even though all the pictures are of this
I know,
thing.
Once you approach the gym, you're gonna see the gymnasium sign, but that is not the entrance. It can be pretty tricky. The entrance is right around the corner.
Right.
Right over here to the left, we have Driscoll Hall, which is the all-female dorm. Next to that, we have Fitch Hall. You also have the writing and communication department.
And Fitch Hall is not a dorm.
It's not a dorm? Oh, shoot, yeah.
I think so. Oh, I'm not saying he
It's
said
not,
that.
right? I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think so. I think it's like classes in there, right?
Yeah. Next
Or
to
offices.
Fitch Hall, you have the Driscoll. Right next to Driscoll Hall, you have the Fitch Hall, which is where you can get a lot of your writing and communication help here. Next to Fitch Hall, we have President's Hall. This is both genders, but it's separated each floor by gender. Does that make sense?
I think so. We'll figure it out.
Right in front of President's, we have the entrance to the gym. It's right across. Right next to President's, we have Wells Hall, which is the all-male dorm. Past West Hall, we have South Hall, which is both genders. Right over here, we have the tennis courts. Under the bubble, we have a big bubble that is the pool. And right next to the pool, we have the Student Activity Center, which is where you have a lot of your dance classes, where they hold some school dances. The farthest building that you can see is Torres Hall. That is the newest dorm residence that we have. Right in front of Torres Hall, we have the field. You can play soccer and football. There's the parking. Okay. You also see a couple of these emergency posts right here. You can push for help if you need help. The New Mexico Tech Police will come over and assist you. In case you have a bike, so you also have this bike care station is what it's called. You can put your bikes here. They have a pump, a couple tools where you can fix your bike.
There we go.
Now we're approaching Fidel once again. This concludes our tour in front of the Fidel Center. I hope you enjoyed this tour. See you next time.
All right, that's it.